Some unique things can be done with the circles created with the compass. For instance, let's start with the circle. Now, if I go and move my circle away, and I look at some of the options I have in my drop-down menu, one of them is called Shape Division. Now, if I click on that, I have the option to separate my circle into several equal pieces. Say maybe for this circle, I'd want to separate it into 4 equal sections. Now what's neat about this is that each of these sections is now their own piece that I can use. I can use that to then say, if you see, okay, as you can see, 1/4 does equal 1/4. They fall right in line together. And I can rotate it around and show that it continues to hold as I go around the circle. Now what's pretty cool is if I go through and make a second circle, and say instead of doing a 1/4, I go and do, say, an 1/8. What I could do then, say pull 1/4 from this one, say, well, how many 1/8 are in a 1/4? Let me pull out. I can see there's definitely 1/8. And then if I want, I can pull out the other one and say, well, there's 2/8 in 1/4. So it could be a tool that could be used to discuss all sorts of fraction concepts, and this is just the very beginning of what you could potentially do. This can also be done with squares. So if I actually use my shape tool, create a square, this square in the drop-down menu also has the shape division option, and I can go up to 12 pieces, and each of these pieces are now their own unique item that can be moved and manipulated. The only two shapes that can do this are the circle and are the square.